Hi everyone, Steve here.
Today I'm joined by Andy.
Good to have you here.
Thank you for the invitation, Steve. And it is good to see you again.
Hi everyone, Steve here, and welcome to our latest edition of our Coffee Conversation series. Today I'm privileged to be joined by Jean Stevens. Jean is the CEO of RSM International. So Jean, welcome. Really good to have you here in Australia, and brilliant to have you here in Brisbane. A couple of nights ago, of course, you attended our end of year client event, and that was a real privilege to have you here. So probably before we kind of get going, as I mentioned, this is all about a casual chat over a coffee. So what's your coffee of choice? What have you got today?
Skinny flat white today.
Very good,
Yes,
very good.
yes.
And I've of course got my usual oat latte from the Hideout downstairs, our favourite coffee suppliers. So again, look, thank you very much, Jean. Probably maybe just to kick things off, if you could just tell us a little bit about yourself, about your background and what have you.
Yeah, super. First of all, it's great to be here, and it's been super these last few days, and client event the other night was fantastic. So my background is audit, so I did that for a number of years, and then came to work in the executive office in London. So many a year ago now, and I've been CEO for a number of years. And my job, we're in, as you know, 120 countries, so 52,000 people. So my job is to work with our strategy, work with our firms, and work on serving our clients wherever they have needs.
Yeah, it's wonderful, and to be part of this firm is a real privilege. That's how I find it. And so maybe tell us a little bit more about the world of RSM International and what that looks like. I mean, where we live in the RSM Australia world, and I think one of the things that I've found since I've been here, and having been in a couple of other firms before this, is that we really do have a unique culture. It's a very collaborative culture, and I think it's one where we kind of put our people at the top of the tree, which is wonderful. But can you share with us a little bit about the RSM International journey and what that looks like?
Yeah, we started. The organization was started in 1965, and at that time it was just accounting firms, really together audit firms were coming together because their clients had needs. And from that time, we really developed into a closer organization. We took on our global brand about 7 years ago now. And you talked about the culture. I mean, that's why I've been here so long. I absolutely love it. And we just have really good people that care about serving clients, care about being good in terms of how we do business, how we are with each other. So that culture really comes through.
Yeah.
And I'm privileged to travel around the world to meet with our colleagues everywhere, and everywhere they're great. You know, they're just super. And I think that's not only nice and in this challenging world. I think we all wanna work with good people, but I think it makes for better business. Because clients want to be served that way.
Yeah.
And so I think that's been partly key to our success. So we've been having great growth over a sustained number of years, and I put it all down to our people.
Yeah, no, that's wonderful. Tell me the last, and we touched on it when we were having a chat last night as well, but the last couple of years has certainly been a challenge for all of us, and an unexpected one, you might say. It was certainly a black swan event, the global pandemic. What sort of challenges, I mean, how did it change things for you in your role, and what are the challenges that you had to deal with in that process?
Yeah, I think I mentioned that I traveled before about 70% of my time, and I'm kind of back to that now, but just, in March 2020, I went to zero. And like everyone else, just had to figure out, what did that look like, and how do we keep going in a way that made sense. So really focused at that time, just really concentrated, focused my time just on connecting with people. Via of course Zoom and other mediums, and just learning just like everyone else. I think we did pretty good. I think we kept together, but But the challenges, of course, are at that time everyone had to retreat in to take care,
Yeah.
of themselves and the immediate, their immediate team. And I think we're just starting to come out of that now. So we're almost relearning, relearning the global connections, relearning to go out into the wider world.
Yeah.
And I think that's everywhere.
Yeah, and certainly we're experiencing the same in an Australian firm and at a local level in Brisbane as well. And that's I think a good segue too in terms of that relearning or reimagining what the future looks like. And they say that every cloud has a silver lining, and the cloud we've been under and that hopefully we're out of, although there's a few of others on the horizon of different types. What opportunities or positives have you seen that have come out of the last couple of years? Is there any learnings that you might have gained?
I think one of them is the hybrid working. I think that gives a bit more balance to how everyone can go about their lives, which I think is a really good thing. And I was one who when people said they want to work from home, I was very skeptical about, sure.
Yeah.
And now I don't really care. As a leader, I don't care, because the people that are going to get done what they need to get done are going to do that anyway.
Yeah.
Wherever they are. And the people that are going to take it easy are going to do that anyway.
Exactly.
It doesn't matter. So I think that's one of the big learnings of it, which I think is really good. I think I worry about lack of connectivity, and I think that's we've had to learn to be self-reliant, take care of ourselves, and by that inward focus, there's positives to that, but it's also I think it's people world, and real collaboration comes from working together.
Yeah.
And you can't. I find the virtual world is good for transactions and it's efficient, but true collaborations is difficult.
Yeah.
If you're not together and you're not bouncing things off together. So I think we have to be careful with that.
Yeah.
And encourage that going forward.
Yeah, no, I really appreciate that.
Yeah.
I think at the end of the day, as human beings, we're social animals, and this is really important. So no, that's great. Jean, look, thank you so much, and again, thank you for visiting us here in Brisbane. It's been an absolute pleasure having you in town the last couple of days, and thank you all for tuning in.
Thank you
once again, and look forward to seeing you all again next time. Have a great day.